Hey there guys, Jason here again with another quick little review, I guess you would say. So really what I want to talk about right now is screen protectors, and more specifically hardened glass screen protectors. I'm a big fan of them. This is my previous phone, this is the Galaxy Note 4. It's what I used on my phone like basically since day one, and while it did protect my phone from everything except from this, which I got the day that I bought the phone, it has like scratches, dents, cracks, and dings all on like this glass screen, but the underscreen itself is perfect. It's pristine. And it worked great for this phone purely because it was a flat surface. The reason why this one is black is because it was one of those privacy screens where you could only see it like from the front. But either way, I ended up picking up the Galaxy Edge 7, which has the curved screens, and I've been told, you know, don't get glass screens for this phone, and I was still curious though, and so I managed to find some that were well rated, but only a couple bucks. And while it fits on the screen perfectly, like it covers every single inch of the edge of the phone, and it fits very well, like with the form factor. Even with a case, like this works really well. I realized very quickly, like, why these aren't that good. And that's mainly because it only actually seals itself to the screen around the actual edges. And while it actually tries to seal itself like in here and also right here, I don't know if you can actually see it per se, but you might be able to see that there's dust on the inside of that. And I've only had this in my pocket for, oh gosh, like a week or so. And the same thing happens, but to a much lesser extent, around the actual power or home button. The other thing, sorry, and the main reason why is because it's floating. There is actually like a legit gap in the phone, like between the glass and the screen, and it's not as capable as, say, this phone screen is, which it adheres itself to every inch of the screen. And what I'll end up with is I'll end up with weird little bubbles underneath that I can like move around with my fingers, or when I'm like typing, letters like A or P or the backspace button on the side over here, they don't respond unless I actually like physically like kind of punch the screen a little bit. And I don't want to do that. I want to be able to just tap, 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 type and get my message across. And plus, it's starting to get to the point where the dust that's entering the screen from like this area is also finding its way into the actual screen itself. So while it looks nice and clean, and it's the hardened glass, which I really like, I definitely don't recommend them. This was more just an experiment. I wanted to be able to tell people why you don't get glass screen protectors for these phones. And I don't know, insulation is actually like really nice and easy. And this is just proof that I actually have a screen protector on there. And it is glass. It's that nice hardened glass, but it seems more like plastic. And I don't know if it's just because of the way that it's built, but like this one right here, like it doesn't matter if I take this off because like I'm done with this phone anyway. Come on. Yeah, it's actually cracking when I'm taking it off, and that's just because like I've had it on the screen for so long, and it does actually like, it is actually stuck to like every inch of the screen. And like if you look at that screen is crystal. Like I'm actually like impressed with how clean that screen is. But with this one, there's bits of dust, and that's just because of like static cling. It might be like kind of hard to see, but like right here by my finger, like you can see, like I just took the screen off and there's dust on it, and that's what was already underneath there. But this screen, it was actually quite nice. Like that actually looks kind of cool. Like it's a pair of sunglasses. Filter. Okay, but anyway, I recently picked up a different screen protector for this phone. I'm actually going to go with a wet apply screen, and it'll be much better. I've seen lots of people that have them on their phones, so this is just a quick little thing. Don't use the hardened glass screen protectors. They feel kind of like plastic. They only actually stick around the edges, and they let lots of dust in your phone. Don't do it. Bye-bye for now. So fresh and so clean.